A groundbreaking discovery, deep in the heart of the Amazon, has revealed a bacterium closely linked to species found high in the Andes. Species known to cause serious human illness. But here's where it gets controversial. This new bacterial species was found in sandflies, insects well known for spreading diseases like leishmaniasis. Yet this microbe's DNA bears a striking resemblance to Bartonella bacteria, responsible for Carrion's disease. A severe illness endemic to Andean regions. Scientists uncovered this new Bartonella species within phlebotomine sandflies collected from Amazon National Park in Pará, Brazil. While these insects generally carry parasites that cause leishmaniasis, the DNA of this recently identified bacterium showed close genetic ties to two Andean Bartonella species, Bartonella bacilliformis and Bartonella ancascensis. Both of these bacteria transmit Carrion's disease, also called Peruvian wart or Arroyo fever, through sandflies. Importantly, there is currently no evidence suggesting this Amazonian bacterium causes disease in Brazil. However, since Bartonella species are known victims behind multiple illnesses worldwide, researchers insist on the urgency of further investigation to understand potential health risks. This groundbreaking research was led by Marcos Rogério André, with collaboration from Eunice Aparecida Bianchi Galati. Both hail from renowned Brazilian institutions, the Faculty of Agricultural and Veterinary Sciences at São Paulo State University, FCAV UNESP, in Jaboticabal, and the School of Public Health at the University of São Paulo, FSP-USP. Additional contributors include Paulo Vitor Cadena Arantes, Israel de Souza Pinto, Daniel Antonio Braga Lee, Ana Claudia Baumel Mongrel, and Rosangela Zacarias Machado. Their findings were published in the peer-reviewed journal Acta Tropica. So, what exactly is Bartonellosis? This term refers to a collection of diseases caused by Bartonella bacteria, which are transmitted by various insect vectors, not only sandflies, but also fleas and lice. Symptoms often involve long-lasting infections, which can quietly persist inside both humans and animals without immediate detection. This makes them particularly dangerous for people with weakened immune systems, where the infection can cause significant harm. Bartonellosis remains a neglected disease, explains researcher André. The most familiar illness caused by Bartonella is cat scratch disease, triggered by Bartonella henselae. Yet the true prevalence of these diseases, especially in isolated and underserved communities with limited healthcare access, remains poorly understood. The core goal of the study was to detect Bartonella DNA in female sandflies from the Amazon National Park, an area of considerable ecological and public interest due to its caves and regular visitors. Over the course of a year, from February 2022 to February 2023, researchers collected 297 specimens monthly along trails near the Uruá and Tracuá rivers inside this preserved region. Galati highlights a provocative possibility. The discovery of Bartonella within Brazil's sandflies suggests that the bacteria causing Carrion's disease in the Andes might adapt to related sandfly species found here. Given that vector species in Peru, Pintamaya robusta and Pintamaya maranhensis, are closely related to Brazilian species such as Pintamaya serrana and Pintamaya nevesi, the transmission of Bartonella outside the Andes is quite plausible. In recent years, this research team has focused on cataloguing the diversity of Bartonella species and investigating how they affect humans and animals alike. While the bacterial sequences found in the Amazon differ somewhat from those in Peru, the results confirm earlier findings, including discoveries of new Bartonella species in Acre, another state within the Brazilian Amazon. We've identified a Bartonella strain in Brazil not previously described, and it is remarkably similar to the two disease-causing species from Andean countries, Andre notes. However, we still don't know if it causes illness or how symptoms might present, underscoring the need for continued study. The researchers plan to expand their surveillance to include more sandfly populations and other dipteran insects across diverse biomes. According to Galati, a key next step is determining the host animals these insects feed on, which could act as reservoirs harboring the bacteria. I have extensive collections of sandfly specimens from Sao Paulo's Atlantic forest, Galati shares. Collaborating with Professor Andre, we aim to analyze these samples to uncover additional Bartonella strains. Even though the study is still preliminary, it sheds light on an underexplored potential disease risk in Brazil's vast ecosystems. Andre urges medical and scientific communities to consider testing for Bartonella infections in patients presenting unexplained fever. Could individuals experiencing repeated bouts of fever, often sent home without answers, actually be infected with these newly found Bartonella strains? And what about patients diagnosed with leishmania? Is it possible they are also co-infected with these bacteria? He asks. These questions remain ripe for investigation. Ultimately, these findings challenge us to rethink our understanding of disease ecology in the Amazon and beyond. This not only highlights the interconnectedness of ecosystems, but also underscores the critical need for heightened vigilance in global health. So, what do you think? Are we underestimating the spread of Bartonella and other vector-borne diseases in tropical ecosystems? Could this shift change future public health strategies, or is it a distant concern? Share your thoughts and let's start a conversation, because managing emerging infectious diseases is a challenge we all need to engage with deeply.